Let's see. This is the sheep media, April 8th, 2018. Why is the false flag shooting continuing to be propagated among the American populace? Well, here you go, propaganda. It's a noun. Ideas or statements that are often false or exaggerated and that are spread in order to help a government, etc. I'm not going to stay on this long. I'll put a link to it. I'll zoom in just a hair. It says, while Americans continue to believe that there's no way that factions within their government could be complicit with the corporate media in staging false flag shooting attacks within their own country, let us remember that Congress made it legal to propagandize and commit psychological operations against the U.S. citizens in the National Defense Authorization Act of 2012. Zoom this in because I want you guys to see this. National Defense Authorization Act 2012. Now you got President Trump running around going false news every time he turns around. Why don't he get his Department of Justice together? They can get hold of Congress and they can work out a deal to either delete this thing out of the National Defense Authorization Act or vote on the thing and dismantle the whole operation, which would be the best thing to do. So some people still aren't sure at this point, but just for the record, yes, U.S. government propaganda can be used against American citizens, and it's been fully legal. Once upon a time in 1948, we had something known as the Smith-Mudd Act. For more officially, the U.S. Information Education Exchange Act of 1948. Now, I've put this up before. I'll zoom this in so you can see what this is. Okay. This act specified the United States Department propaganda operations outside, the key word is outside of U.S. borders as they shift from wartime to peacetime use of propaganda as an instrument of the new post-World War foreign policy. It means they couldn't use it in the United States. But when they passed that in 2012, they did away with this. Okay? The first restriction on this act was to prohibit domestic propaganda dissemination within the assurance that Congress, academic, and mainstream media would filter out the foreign propaganda. Well, you can see that didn't work out. Anyway, fast forward to the National Defense Authorization Act of 2013, in which the Smith-Mudd Act was officially amended to allow materials produced by the State Department and their Broadcasting Board of Governors to be released inside the United States. In other words, the government uses propaganda against the American people, and it's legal. Anyway, people, I'll put a link to this in the description. This is what's going on in the United States, and I mean, you see it every day, and you just overlook it, and you think, well, okay, things are going to get better. Well, they're not going to get better unless you get off your butt and say something about it, do something about it. You keep thinking your neighbor's going to get up off his butt and do something about it. Well, maybe he's too sick to do it. Maybe he's counting on you. Thanks for watching.